So Santa, you deliver
Santa
these
needs a
presents.
break.
No, you deliver presents to every kid in the world, and you need a 20-minute break to go back and eat a salami sandwich or something. What are you
Maybe
talking
he had a
about?
piss or something. Like give
For
the
20
dude a
minutes?
The
break.
guy is the
He
guy is
doesn't
a
even know
magic
how freaking
being.
long it was.
The guy is a magic person.
Let's hear. If you had to talk to kids for every minute on the minute for an
Okay.
hour, you'd want to go take a break.
No, I get it.
too.
I get it.
You're an athlete, you'll die an athlete. It's in your DNA.
Live like an athlete so that you can be successful in life.
You're an athlete. Live like it.
ANA, America needs athletes. Welcome, athletes, into another episode of the Gym Closet. Here, as always, with Amber, Zach, and Dan. What's up, guys?
Hi.
We kicked out of the last one, but now you're back.
Yeah. We had Butch last one.
I don't think we could fit another chair in here, so we're gonna have to talk about this.
Yeah.
When we get special guest
We only
appearances.
have 4 mics, too.
True.
So somebody's going to have to be kicked out.
Yep. You guys are funny though. I'm like, okay, one of you can sit out if you want, and they're like, well, can we both sit out because
No, we didn't ask. We weren't like
not
begging. We were
they
like,
weren't
please
begging,
don't
but they're
make
like,
us.
you guys were so funny. Like, you're like, I don't think we're really gonna talk much. I'm like, yeah, that's probably true.
Well, yeah. Whenever we do the interview ones, it's more about
it's more
them,
of that
obviously,
person,
so.
right? So I totally get it. You'd have just been sitting there, just looking good. That's all you had to worry about, I guess. No, it was a good interview. Love Butch. She's a good guy. They're doing lots of amazing things with the Salvation Army.
Yeah, for all of those who have not listened to it, go back and listen to that episode. It was an awesome interview. Talked about a lot of things. This will be dropping around Christmas time, so we would have dropped that a couple weeks ago. We're going to be time jumping back and forth from all these now.
It's going to be very confusing,
Yeah.
like making sure that we're ordering these right,
Yeah.
or like,
I love it.
yeah.
So this one, it's almost Christmas, or maybe Christmas just happened. I don't know. Now that
We
we're
have
jumping
no
around.
fucking idea what day it is.
So we're around the Christmas season. So today we're going to be doing tier talk. We're going to talk about our top 3 Christmas traditions.
I forgot my list. I think I know them. I hope.
I forgot my list
Okay.
too, but I do remember mine though.
So this is gonna be hard though. Do you have your list, or are you gonna remember? them?
No, we're doing the traditions right now.
Yeah.
So
Right.
like,
So here's the
we're
deal.
in the
I'm
midst-
very.
That's fair too,
I
yeah.
overthink everything.
Really loud in my ear.
Maybe I'm yelling.
There you go.
I overthink a lot of things. So like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can pick like a first, second, and third because I love them all equally. And I feel like if I don't pick one with my kids, I'm doing them a disservice.
You have to rate them all.
Well, I remember last week when we were trying to come up with all of ours too, it was like, Amber was like, we don't do any Christmas traditions. And
Yeah.
Tyler's like, I have like 30 traditions. I'm like, so where is
Yeah.
the disconnect between?
While we're doing like 3 traditions in the last couple of weeks, she's like, oh yeah.
Well, once again, I overthink too many things.
Yeah, you do. That's okay. Okay, so we're going to start at tradition number 3. Who's starting? What order are we going to go in this time? Tier talk. Third,
All right, I'll
third
go.
tier. All right, Dan's up. We're going to go around this way then.
We do Christmas pajamas,
Love
and
it.
so we'll go to like Old Navy or get them off like online or something. But what we do a little bit different is we make like the T-shirts. So we'll do like a cricket and do like a T-shirt. So
Nice.
like the first year that we did it, we did like reindeer and then alcohol. So it was like whiskey, tequila, vodka, and then Blitzen or something like that.
Love it.
Nice.
And then last year was the Swole Santa that we
Okay,
did.
yep.
It was like
Yep.
Merry Fitmas or Welcome to the Swole Pole or the North Swole, something like that.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's
This year you can do
awesome.
that penis. Do you see my penis? sweatshirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something. Yeah.
That was definitely something. We got talked into that for the holiday party. That was awesome.
So many people on Monday were trying to talk to me about it. I'm like, guys, I don't want to talk to you right now about it. But I did wear a penis sweatshirt.
Lots of penises
that's fun.
all over.
So, we were thinking about that, like Christmas jammies. When did they become a thing? Like a huge thing? Or like
I
matching?
feel like not that long ago.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel
Right,
like
Right.
it's
And
kind
I
of a
wonder what
newer
made them come about, but
thing,
they're
yeah.
awesome. That's such a fun tradition. So then what do you do? Do you guys go somewhere that same night and like,
No,
or is
we
it just
do-
Christmas morning that you wear
Yeah,
them
just
too,
like
or-
Christmas
okay,
morning,
yeah.
and then we'll do like pictures and stuff like that, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Well,
And
that's fun.
Yeah, so like the first time we did it was right after we got engaged, and so we had like the Christmas tree with like a "we're engaged" type of thing,
Yeah.
and so
So what are you
But,
doing
yes.
this year on your shirt? Do you know yet?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
Haven't planned
I'm
it out
gonna-
yet.
I just leave that up to Lydia.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
So
just
she
like,
knows.
all right,
She
yeah.
knows
That's a
good
exactly what
idea.
you guys are doing this year. She
Oh,
just
yeah.
hasn't said it yet.
Smart.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Zach, what do we got for your tier 3?
Mine is going to be
tradition?
gingerbread houses. So it's kind of a tradition that doesn't happen every year because it's so a lot of my family lives down in Texas, and so for a while we would go down and visit them like in the time like right after Christmas. We would go down there for like a week and spend New Year's down there with them. And at my uncle's house, we would always have like both sides of my family down there over. We'd have like the whole Texas group basically together, and have like a gingerbread house decorating competition. So
So when you
that
do
was always fun. Yeah.
when you do gingerbreads, do you do the like graham cracker milk carton type one, or do you have like pre-bought ones? that
We've
you
done
do?
them differently. There's been pre-bought ones. There's been a couple years they were made out of like cardboard.
Oh, sure.
So
yep.
yeah, so it's more obviously about the decorating. I like the eating part of it too.
Right.
But
We
did.
bought one at Trader Joe's, and it was like a German one. That gingerbread houses aren't like German, right? Like
I
it's
don't
not like a German thing
I
because it
don't
said on there German gingerbread house. I'm like, maybe
I'm
this
sure that,
like started in
isn't
Germany or something.
Christmas like originally from like over there.
Well, I think it's
somewhere
the birth of
Europe?
Jesus Christ. I think is.
Well, yeah, but they didn't celebrate Christmas the way that we sent it with Saint Nick and all
Right,
that kind
yeah.
of stuff.
Yeah, there's like
the
Saint-
year after Jesus Christ was born.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Yeah, like there's the
Gingerbread
whole like
houses
Saint
have to
Nick.
come
Yeah,
from something.
And like what's Krampus?
yeah. I think like that
the-
area of like Germany is like, it's
Yeah.
like Bavaria is like the.
Is
So
that the
we have
home
to
of
look
like
into it.
this Christmas that we sell? We'll have to look at that and figure out.
because it was
Yeah.
interesting, but
where
we
the home
had
of
got a
this stuff is.
solid one from
Yeah.
Trader
It was
Joe's, and it
good.
was like $7 only for that. Little
Oh,
thing.
really?
Yeah, it was cheap,
I
and it
figured
was
you just
solid.
weren't telling me how much it was.
No, it was cheap.
Because
I'm
it was
telling you.
solid. It came in this big like cardboard, this big, almost like those flag frames that are like triangles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It came
it
in
was
like one of
sweet.
those, but it was
Dang.
cardboard, and it was all like, it was all the stuff that you would need. The candy included these like hard baked cookie walls and stuff with little inserts. So then you just
Dang.
insert it and then like did the frosting around
So you
it.
can
It
go
was
get
pretty
one
sick.
now, and then you guys can do it without your Texas fam. Though.
Good.
Yeah.
Then
It's
they don't want to be
kinda
the
fun, though.
competition part
Keep-
of it though.
Oh well, you should. You can do, even if you don't see them, just do digital competition.
That's actually a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should do that. But now that I'm thinking about it though, we went to like a German Christmas market last year. We went to Chicago for a weekend. We went, and that was like the big part
Okay,
of it.
yeah.
Was, So I
Right.
think maybe it is.
Right.
Maybe.
And so you like
Gingerbread might
the
be
taste.
that
Do you like the
specifically or
taste of
something, too.
gingerbread? Like, do you
Not-
like? Because that's a potent, like a strong flavor.
I mean, I
like
would
a
eat it.
cookie.
It's not like I'm like, ooh, I'm so excited for this
Right.
gingerbread.
Yeah.
It's
So
more
it's
like
more
the
of like the competition
frosting.
of like making
Yeah.
it and
But- and
beating
the
your family.
competition.
Frosting
Yeah.
can make anything.
Frosting makes anything good. Yeah.
All right. Tier
Okay.
3M.
So I think mine is just like getting in the holiday season. So I do not get my Christmas stuff out until after Thanksgiving. Like I just can't. So then I love when you have to get the boxes down from the garage and complain about how much Christmas shit I have. Like that's the start
that's a
of the
complaint.
It is
Christmas
a tradition.
holiday.
Yeah.
That is definitely
Do you
a
really need
tradition
all
of mine.
those tubs? And like, yes, I don't know what's in there because we just.
You know
pack it
what's
up.
funny about that is we have 6 giant tubs of Christmas stuff, not including the tree,
Mm-hmm.
and we've used 1, maybe 2 tubs, and then
That
the
sounds
rest of
about
them I
right,
pull
yeah.
down and then I put
See,
right
sounds
back
about
up.
right.
That sounds
Thank
about
you,
yeah.
Zach.
That sounds
Thank
the
you.
same. for
So
us.
it's so what we'll usually do is like get Shiner Cheer out or wine, and then the
Yes.
kids like will have cookies. We'll make cookies and it's like chocolate milk or hot chocolate or whatever, and then we'll all just start putting the tree up and then getting the decorations out, and the kids just love it. And it's one of my favorites. Just as they get older, like the excitement
more
on
and
their
more
faces.
fun, yeah.
Like last year, Ivy thought the Christmas tree was snakes, so she would touch it and be like, "Snakes, snakes." And this year, I'm like, last year you thought those were snakes. She's like, "No, I didn't." I'm
Yeah,
like,
she
"You
didn't even
did."
remember. That's so funny.
Now Porter just throws shit at the tree. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, he's just whipping balls and stuff at the tree and watching it fall down. It's a little game for him.
So
now.
that's one of my favorite traditions that we have.
All right, we should have talked about ours together, but that's okay. My third is going to see Santa specifically at Bass Pro Shop. So we went this year. This year kind of disappointed me as far as my overall like excitement for this, but Santa at Bass Pro Shop, it's super organized. So there's no way with little kids that I want to go stand in a line
Like
for
at the
more than
mall.
like a minute, because kids are just going nuts, and they're in that, they're in a mood where they're going to go see Santa. So they're running around, jumping around. And so then you just ask them to stand in line and wait for an hour. Terrible idea. So the way that they do it, they actually have a text message. So you check in, and you walk around the store, and you can do whatever. You can go eat, and then they
That's
would
what you
text
think.
you.
There's a little bit of planning that
Wait,
goes into
I'm going to
this.
tell you about this year. What do you mean?
Like you have to get online and like book the appointment a couple
You
months out. Oh yeah.
You booked the
Oh,
appointment.
you just thought you got there and you got a text.
Yeah. yeah. But yes, so then you get to walk around, distract them. Plus, like, I get to look at like guns and knives and stuff that I think is cool for the entire 15, 20 minutes to an hour that you would be waiting in line at like the mall. Then they text you. You get to walk up. Typically, you walk right in and go there. Then we would go to what's called Uncle Buck's, is an attached restaurant that had the best alligator, like a whole bunch of cool seafood, a whole bunch of really cool stuff.
Good menu.
So that's my third. This year, none of that happened. We went to Bass Pro Shop. I
like the way the Santa thing happened though. That was fine.
Well, yeah, but it definitely wasn't as smooth. So Santa, they had the same thing going on, but Santa took a break, like a 20-minute break before us. So as he's taking a break, people are still checking in. And then instead of walking around the store, they're just waiting because they're next up.
Right.
And so for the appointment from, like, I don't know, we were 1:15 or something. So the appointments from 12:50 to, we were 5:15? Okay. So the appointments from 4:50 to 5:15 now are all just waiting in line. Not only that, but now people are coming and just getting in line.
Right.
And
That
so
makes
the
sense,
line
yeah.
ended
Yeah, it
up
was kinda
being
confusing.
like 30 minutes this time, and made me not like the way that they did it. With the break, it did not work. So Santa, you deliver
Santa
these
needs a
presents.
break.
No, you deliver presents to every kid in the world, and you need a 20-minute break to go back and eat a salami sandwich or something. What are you
Maybe he had to
talking about?
piss or something. Like give
For
the
20
dude a
minutes?
The
break.
guy's the
He
guy is
doesn't
a
even
magic
know how freaking
being.
long it was.
The guy is a magic person.
Let's hear. If you had to talk to kids for every minute on the minute for an
Okay.
hour, you'd want to go take a break.
No, I get it.
too.
I get it.
People need to
Okay.
realize not to wrong the Gym Closet podcast,
Right.
Because we're coming
Yeah,
for you.
we're coming. So
Bass Pro
then,
Shop.
so then we go to eat, which I'm excited. I'm going to sit down and look at the menu, and a waitress is going to come out and take our order, and I'm going to have the alligator etouffee that I like from there. And we get there. There's two kids on their phone at the front desk, and they're like, "Oh, go ahead and seat yourself, and then come back up and tell us what you want." And I was like,
It was
"Okay."
crazy.
So
They're
the
like, yeah, we
restaurant-
changed up the way we do it now.
The restaurant has like 10 tables now, so it's basically just a
In an
bar.
arcade.
And then they
bowling
took
alley.
half of it into an arcade and bowling alley. So now, and then their menu is like chicken strips, French fries, onion rings, and
Crispy
like a
chicken
crispy
sandwich.
blah, 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 a crispy chicken sandwich. And I'm like, this is a terrible
For like
menu
$19.
with
Ugh.
terrible
That
service.
sucks.
And I'm not going to buy a $19
Kids' meals were
chicken
$11.95.
sandwich.
Oh no.
That's dumb, yeah.
So we look at each other and we're like, Chick-fil-A, bingo.
Yeah,
so
good idea.
We left.
Stopped.
But yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
it
been my
was-
number third, but I was very disappointed this year.
Yeah, I don't know. Not
All right.
very impressed. But
Sorry, long story. That one, I wrote it down when we talked about it and we hadn't gone yet, and I was so excited. And then
now you just
this
dropped the bomb on Bass Pro.
It probably
Now
wouldn't even be
everybody's
there
canceling
anymore.
their appointments
Yep.
that they
Yep.
had with Santa
Yep, just going to the mall now.
because he had to go take a
Yep.
shit.
All right, number 2. You think he? So
I'm
so
not
he,
gonna say no.
So
Dan's
he takes
up.
a shit.
This is
No,
already
nope,
long enough.
Christmas.
No,
Eve,
I want to know.
Christmas Eve, he's like, oh shoot, I gotta go take a shit. 20 minutes. Someone in Bulgaria doesn't get a
Yeah,
present
because
now.
they're fucking naughty. They're on the naughty
He
list.
can hold
so
it.
Skip on to the next kid.
Santa
better
needs
next
a little
year,
bit
kid.
more magic.
Do better.
So, all right.
Yeah.
Number 2 is going to see the Christmas lights, Jolly Holiday lights, and the Rockin'
Ooh.
Santa ones over at Living History Farms.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
So we'll go to there, but we'll stop at like Starbucks or like we'll get like a hot
Bougie
chocolate or
drink.
and then we'll go there and like turn the radios on and just have our Christmas drink.
So it's
fun.
definitely
Isn't
worth
that
your
awesome?
macros at that time.
Oh yeah,
How
what?
they turn the lights on to the music.
Oh yeah,
It's
That is
mind
super
blowing. Like
cool,
all the
yeah.
work that probably has to go into that. I'm like, just one thing off just probably messes up the entire thing. Like, it's crazy. It's cool.
I can't get our bushes wrapped with lights not going out and screwing up the entire thing. I can't
Yeah.
imagine doing that entire light show.
Yeah,
That's
it's crazy.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I've never been to the one at Living History Farms, but the Jolly Holiday
really
Lights
good.
one is.
Yeah.
We go there every year. Yeah, that one's cool.
Yeah.
At Adventureland.
All right, Zach, what's your second one?
My number 2 is gonna be our my family's Christmas breakfast brunch type thing. We've done the same thing every year so Christmas Eve is when we always open our presents. Because then Santa comes on Christmas Day. So Christmas Eve is when we open our presents. For my immediate family. And yeah, ever since I was like for as long as I can remember, since I was a kid, our Christmas breakfast that we eat before presents is like these like French toast Christmas tree thing. So it's like French toast, cut into
Ooh,
triangles, and make like the tree out of that, and then like little sausage links for the trunk.
Nice.
Nice.
And then you just douse it in like powdered sugar and like little green sprinkles, and it's just like the simplest little
Yeah, but it's
thing,
fun.
but it's what
That's
we've always
awesome.
done. And then with that, then my dad, my dad has hogs, so he'd always have to get up early on Christmas Eve morning, go do the hog chores, because he's the one that makes the breakfast too. So he's really most of the day relies on him, outside of all the presents.
It's a lot of pressure. So he does not like this time of year. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
You know that if you would like go help him do chores, everything would have happened
Yeah,
faster.
he'll probably agree with you when he sees this
Right.
too.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you
just
and your
saying.
sister can get out there.
But my thing is, though, I was very patient, though. I was always, like, waiting around. My sister, like, would wake up at, like, she was one that would wake up at, like, 7 a.m., and, like, he was, like, just leaving.
Yeah.
It would take him a couple hours, and she's like, I want presents now. I want presents now. So,
You should
I
have
was
said, get
patient.
your ass
Girl.
out there and
I
help.
know.
Help. Make it quicker. All right, Am, what do you got for number 2?
Will's Bass Pro Shop. So we already know
okay.
that story, which saves some time.
Yeah, well, and my number 2 is putting up the tree and drinking,
Wow.
Shiner Cheer. So that's
Yes.
our okay. So we
Wow.
flipped
All right.
those
All
around.
right.
But yeah, for me, it's fun putting
We're
up the
probably
tree.
gonna have the same number 1 too. Don't. All right.
You can't have. I told you what my number 1 was. Did you copy off of me?
Oh no, I didn't.
Okay,
I
good.
forgot about that one.
You forgot about all of them last time. We have traditions.
I don't even need a sheet. I clearly didn't forget about them.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now number 1.
I would say so, kind of similar to what you were saying for your number 2. But my mom and I would always make cinnamon rolls.
Ooh,
And so we'd make
Nice.
cinnamon rolls for breakfast. And then we would do our Christmas, like our presents and doing all of that. And then we would go see a movie.
Nice.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so that's kind of something that I didn't realize a lot of people do is
Yeah.
go like see a movie like
Yeah.
for like different holidays
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Love it.
so cinnamon rolls and movies.
Nice.
That's what Haley's family does, is like the sweet rolls. They're super good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good choice.
We would do Thanksgiving movies, but yeah, the movie thing is a popular thing, and it's fun too. I mean, especially if you don't go to movies all the time,
Yeah.
which we don't. It's fun to have a
Relaxing
special
and-
yeah.
We
time
need to
go
start a
there.
tradition like that of making some type of food for Christmas morning, though.
Oh, Well, we just got like last year or two. Well, last year was our first year at home for Christmas, right?
Yeah, but
So we
don't bring
just-
it up.
Sorry. All right.
Why? What?
Nothing. You're
It's
at
probably
home.
her number 1. All right.
Probably
number 1,
my
Zach.
number 1.
Okay. My number 1 is Christmas cookies. They're the
Nice.
best. That's it. That's
So
all I
you
have
make
to
them or
say.
you eat them?
I eat them.
Come
I don't
on,
make
but
'em.
making them is
Do you have
part
tradition
of the fun.
of like your family making them?
So
or
what we
just
always
eating them
do-
in general is a nice tradition.
Eating them
you
in
have?
general is my favorite tradition. No, so my family, we, and obviously now that I'm not living with my mom and dad anymore, it's a little bit different. I just get them kind of handed to me now, which is nice. But yeah, back, growing up and stuff, we would always, go to church on Sunday, go over to my aunt's house, and my mom and my aunt would like bake we have like a list of like there's like 10 Christmas cookies that we always have to have every year. So they would just like go to town like all day long and just bake all these cookies, and we just split them up and take them all home. And then basically they would do that like at the beginning of December, and then just for like a whole month I was just
Eating
grazing on
cookies.
Christmas cookies
So does any
year.
of that include your your mom's monster cookies?
No, those are just all year round, the Monster bars.
I'm a
I
bar.
hear or Monster Bars. Yeah, I hear they're really good. We've never gotten any. We got a container that was empty.
I know, I heard you got an empty
Yeah,
container
we
once.
got an empty container that
That was empty when Amber
when
found
Amber
it.
came home.
Weird.
It was
Weird how
empty.
that
Yeah,
It was weird.
Okay.
No, the Monster bars are.
there
they're
must have been a
amazing.
squirrel or something.
They're
got it
awesome. They're so
outside.
good. But
Something.
no, the best Christmas cookies, not a cookie, are peanut butter balls. Are like my
Oh, yeah.
personal
Jam,
favorite. Ugh, so good.
Yeah, because Missy, my sister-in-law, makes tons of different types of cookies, like the.
Do you or any of your family make any of the rum balls or anything like that? Do you guys like those?
I don't think we have. No, we do peanut butter balls and like Oreo balls.
Nice.
That's it for balls though.
We had what's that Saturday Night Live balls?
The sweaty balls.
The sweaty balls. No, so my neighbor this was forever ago, back when I lived in Omaha growing up, would make the Christmas like tray for you. You know what I mean? So for all the neighbors, and they would always have rum balls on them. And we would always demolish all of the cookies, and the only things that were left were the rum balls. And then it was like, well, I mean, we're gonna eat these. Like as kids, we don't know, but so we're like, this is the only thing left on the cookies. Yeah, we're gonna eat them. And then we'd be like, oh, this is terrible.
I've never even heard of that. Honestly, I don't think.
Really?
I don't think I have
Rum-
either.
I don't think
Does
so,
Missy
no.
make those or anything?
I don't know.
I'd be interested to see like
They
the
were
top 10
they were like
cookies
an
of,
older couple.
traditional Christmas cookies,
Yeah.
because some of them aren't very good. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
They were like an
but-
older couple, so maybe that was like an older
Older
tradition.
That could be
Right.
too. Yeah, it could be.
All right, what's your number one, Am?
Just Christmas morning now that we have kids. It's just changed. Like back in
Santa
the day
Claus?
when it was just like us, it was cool. And like we would always do it at my mom's house. But then since we've started having kids, like we want to do it at our house now that they're a little bit older. So it's just fun because the excitement, although they get up way too frickin' early. But I'm just like, I love like giving. So like
Yeah.
getting the presents ready under the tree at night and like just anticipating their excitement in the morning
Santa
is
Claus.
fun for me. And
Yeah.
just like drinking our coffee and watching them just tear into presents and
I'm a big fan.
appreciating what we have. You
Yeah,
know?
I'm a big fan of any time where you can put alcohol in your coffee.
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
So,
it's
like,
fair. Yeah.
that, I would agree with you. I think that's a great one too, but mostly because I can put Bailey's in my coffee and
And then
relax.
just sit there and relax. It's just
Yeah.
something relaxing. Like
Yeah.
we got all the Christmas stuff out finally, and it's like it's just so relaxing.
Yeah.
Just,
It
and
is.
Christmas lights and just I don't know.
Yeah.
Have you tried the Tippy Cow? That's what we've been getting into lately. It's really good.
Tippy cow.
Mhm.
Is
It's
it
like
drink?
it's like it's like you would like put it in like your coffee or your hot chocolate or
Oh, no,
I put it in
haven't tried
root beer. It's actually pretty
What
good. It's like a
what
root
kind
beer
of
float.
alcohol is
It's
it?
like a Bailey's type.
a
It's like an
liqueur
Irish
or
I'll have to
cream
get that
or
one.
like
I don't think we
liqueur.
have any.
It's super good.
So I'll have to get some.
Well, we always used to like Kringle cream was like the big thing. Like I think it's like a local thing almost.
Really? I don't think I've ever had that.
Yeah, like nobody has ever heard of it, and like they would sell it at like Hy-Vee, and it's like super hard to find, but it's super good. But we can never find it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
now we do Tippy Cow.
Right.
Tippy cow.
I thought one of your Christmas traditions was being like in the Lutheran Church of Hope when you have to go do the.
Oh yeah, so I
You
did
do
that.
that
I did that.
quite a
Well,
bit,
and they don't
right?
even do that anymore. Actually.
Oh,
That's not.
really?
No, they do. They have like the journey through the
Oh, yeah.
lights now. So it's like another light show basically.
But they don't have,
so
like,
they
But they don't have
do
the
any of
live
the
thing
scenes or
anymore.
anything.
No.
I remember you
No.
guys picked every year. I think it was the worst night you could have. ever
Oh my
picked.
God, yeah. Well,
I felt
they've
so
only done
bad
it for
for you.
2 years.
Yeah,
but
but it was both
me
times, I
and
feel
Haley's
like.
family, we did it the last 2 years. Yeah, and
Those
on
were
the
some
worst
cold,
freezing
It was
cold
like-
nights.
there was-
windy, coldy.
last
Did they almost
year-
cancel it or something?
I think they did. Yeah.
Because it got so cold.
Last year was just sitting there, which
Yes.
kind of was also bad because I don't like to like sit still for that long. So you have to like
Yeah.
sit like perfectly still.
And then you
and,
had
like-
there
That's
was
funny.
But the year before that, I had to walk a donkey around,
That's awesome.
and it was like, and it's a donkey, so it's really stubborn. And it's like, cause like, so me and Haley were like, our part was like, I was Joseph walking the donkey, and she was like a pregnant Mary, and we're like walking to Bethlehem, and so it was like super windy and snowing. So like
Oh,
when I would
that
walk,
would be terrible.
when I would walk Moses the donkey, like with the wind, he was fine. Like, he'd just like walk along, and then I'd have to turn it, because then there was like, we just basically were walking back and forth
Right.
for like an hour. So he'd be totally fine walking one way, and then I'd turn him around and like go into the wind, and he would just like sit there and like not move. I was like, come on. Like,
That's
What a
terrible.
jackass.
Oh, it was he really
that
was.
line for that thing, we literally that 1 year waited
It's
in
nuts.
line forever. And then remember we
I'll
turned
be right
around.
back. I gotta get a charger for my phone. Go ahead.
Remember we were we were like, okay, we're gonna go through it.
And we turned around.
The line was so freaking long, and then we were down by that come and go, right? Like
Yeah.
Oh,
off.
damn.
Oh,
So like
it
Lutheran
was-
Church
that
of
line
Hope
is
we were even
to
way
like
back by that
260th
school.
Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then at that stoplight where that come and go is that high V, like they kept letting cars go left coming down from
Oh,
60th
yeah.
or whatever,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah, on
Yeah,
60.
yeah,
Yeah.
60,
They
yeah.
so like we didn't even go. So then by that time we were even getting close to that high V. Ivy was throwing a fit, so we had to go. But I'm like, we literally waited in the car for like an hour.
Yeah,
And
the
hardly
line.
moved.
And I think that might honestly be part. I have no inside information about this, so correct me if I'm wrong. Anyone that does
Traffic
know.
was nuts though.
But I do feel like that might be part of the reason why they had to. Because now it's like a light show, and it's just like, because this was like there was like 5 nights of it.
yeah.
So like, and that was it.
Yeah.
And it was
Whereas
some pretty cool
this-
stuff.
and it was
Like,
really
you're
cool, yeah.
Talking live donkeys and stuff.
Yeah,
People
so it was,
talked
like,
about that thing
legit.
like crazy.
But now it's just like an every night thing, and it's been open since like Thanksgiving, I
Yeah.
think. So it's just been every night since Thanksgiving. So I think the traffic. I've never seen
traffic,
any traffic
well, it makes
that's been
sense
crazy.
because I'm like, oh,
That traffic was
nuts.
bad.
It was
Yeah,
bad.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you hate to like complain at something like that, right? Because it's
Yeah.
like a free thing. There's volunteers doing it, but we were just like, all right, done.
Yeah.
But-
And we pulled out. Going home. Cool. Yeah. So mine is grab bag. So this is something that we do with my family. And so we do my family's Christmas like later, like in February, at my brother's house typically. And so we'll do like Thanksgiving here. They'll come here, and then everybody goes to them for Christmas later on. And granted, they've been pregnant for the last 10 years. So every year we
Pretty
go
much.
there. So and she's pregnant again.
With the
Congratulations.
girl. Woo-woo.
Yep. So
Thank God.
so what
boys
we've
and a
done
girl.
we've done this from my dad's side. So basically you get this giant bag, this canvas red bag, and it had when we were growing it up, it had all of the cousins' names, everybody's names like written on it, right? I don't think we have. I don't remember if we just kind of have a giant Santa bag now.
Yeah.
So growing up, we weren't super well off, and so so what we would do is put a whole bunch of like dollar type of items, gas station items, Dollar Tree type of
Happy
items.
Meal,
in
and,
this-
like Happy Meal toys.
Like the best thing in there was a $5 gift certificate to fast food. So like a $5 gift certificate to McDonald's or something, but it would be taped inside of a toilet paper roll or something. And so like that was the best thing in there. So you can imagine what else was in there, like all sorts of random stuff. But it was the joke became like, okay, we have a grab bag. We're going to do the grab bag, and then we're going to put it in the closet, and we're going to bring our grab bag stuff right back the next year because you don't want it. That
Right.
like,
So,
like as we
yeah.
got like more and more well off, it was kind of that joke, right? So we still have the tradition. Now the tradition still stems from like the Dollar Tree type of things, but now it's like a lot of cool like stuff that you can actually use.
Right. Like Tylenol to put in your purse, or like
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
like just random stuff, or Band-Aids, like that
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
wouldn't, like sometimes you forget to grab at the store that you're like, actually this will come
So
in
now,
handy.
so
later.
now we put some strategy into like actually buying it. We had one year, my my cousin worked at Sonic, and there was 100 Sonic kid toys in there.
Gosh,
It was
so annoying.
It was
It was
terrible.
so-
But so basically what you do is you go around and you reach your hand into the bag. You can't look, and the first thing that you touch, you have to pull out. So I reach my hand in, boom. Cool. Fingernail clippers. All right, awesome. Whatever it is. And so it's a lot of fun,
It's fun.
to have that. Just be an activity that lasts forever. And then
now
you have,
like we're getting fancy
then-
though.
and
Now we're
then
putting like
you have-
$10 gift cards in there.
yeah,
the
you have
shit's getting
$10
expensive.
gift cards. Right now you have we had boxes of bullets, which is some ammo. in
Dang,
there.
that is
So
expensive
that
too.
was
Yeah.
really nice. Yeah, so that was really cool one year. But yeah, it's just a lot of fun, and then you can trade afterwards too. So then you have this pile of junk, and then you're like, oh, I needed a nail clipper. Do you need a box of Mike and Ike's? Cool. All right, sweet. We just traded. So
That's
yeah,
fun.
it's a lot of fun.
Takes
That's
a long
cool.
time because the bag is like.
It's a lot of junk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do on my dad's side, we play bingo. And we play like the whole family when we play like I think we play 5 rounds of bingo for like actual gifts and then like 2 rounds for like gift cards.
Nice.
So there's like $10 gift cards to all these places, like just like gas stations and fast food stuff. And
Yeah.
then basically but it's almost one of those things where like you want to almost win every time you win. Then when you get bingo, you get to go out and pick. And they're all the same, like brown paper sack that they're all in.
Oh, sure.
So you don't know what's in 'em.
Yeah, so I'll usually end up with like some like fuzzy blanket or something like that, like something for women.
Can never have too many.
That's
of
funny.
those.
Yeah, because my grandma would always do it, and she would put so much thought into like she would buy a gift for like one specific person, and then when you'd
then
win
that-
it, you'd go and get it.
You knew
and
exactly
like,
that was for Nancy. What
yeah,
are we
and
doing?
she'd open it up, or I'd open it up, and she'd be like, "Oh, that wasn't for you. That was for like, whoever was supposed to get that one." And
Right.
there's like 13 of us, and she's
Yeah.
like, "No, you know what I mean."
That was
so
for you're the favorite cousin.
Yeah.
That's
You're
hilarious.
You're
So-
not the favorite.
Exactly.
With one year with your family, we did a ball of tape.
Oh
remember
yeah,
that?
that was fun.
So it was basically like
Okay, hold on. We should do this at the coach's party, Christmas party.
Yeah, we
That'd
can
be
do
a
that.
lot of fun.
That'd
So
be
don't
fun.
tell him.
why?
I don't know.
Then we have to explain the rules to him anyway.
Okay.
yeah, I want to know.
Yeah, so it's this big giant ball of tape, and you start with, I don't know, like a bouncy ball or a golf ball or something, and you start wrapping this tape, and then you put like a gift card in it. Keep wrapping it
yeah.
up, put something else in it. Keep
Like a
wrapping it up,
shooter, like
put
they had
whatever
the
else
most
in it. So
random
there's just the
dollar
most
bills or
random
whatever.
thing stuck in this giant tape ball, and so I think you roll the dice, and
Was it tape or like the pop the?
Bubble wrap.
no,
Bubble
it
wrap.
was tape, I think.
But then how did that? I feel like there was money in there, so then that gets stuck to it.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe it was
But
tape
some,
with-
some of you roll the dice.
or saran wrap, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe, I don't know.
yeah, maybe.
I thought it was tape for some reason. But anyway, so like because it was like hard to get off.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask.
And it would tear too. Anyway, so we'll figure that out for the coaches party. But then you would start peeling it off, and I don't remember what the roll was. I think you had, so I roll 6, and I get to attack this ball until the person next to me beats my roll.
Huh. That's
Either
cool.
matches or beats
yeah.
my roll. And then it goes all the way around, I think.
That's
and then
cool,
was
yeah,
over.
that's
So,
kinda
fun. Yeah, that is
so
really
like,
cool. Yeah, that's
so,
eight balls.
We
so
should
if
do
someone,
that.
That's
so if
fun.
someone
Wait, are we
can't-
having a coaches party too on top of the Christmas party?
Yeah.
Oh
We need
God.
to have a
Gonna make
coach's
everybody
party.
jealous.
Did we know about that? Did I know about that?
Yeah, we talked about it last week.
Yeah, Tyler, you knew. We all knew.
Yeah.
We all
Yeah.
knew
Yeah,
that.
we all
Clearly,
know.
we all knew that.
Awesome. Well, we got our tiers taken care of. Let's get comment all. So for all the athletes listening, comment all of your holiday traditions down at the bottom. Pick 3, and for anybody who does that, we will do something cool.
Put your name in for a giveaway for something.
Yeah, yeah. So, so if there's only one, if there's nobody that's commented yet, and you're the only one that comments, guess what? You're gonna get
Chances are
something cool.
frickin' high
So
that
make
you
sure
win.
comment below on what your 3 favorite Christmas traditions are, or holiday traditions if you don't celebrate Christmas, and you will get something cool.
We'll give them
And
3 days to comment.
What if like they get to like pick something that Dan does at the Christmas party or something?
Love it.
Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of
Love
cool
that.
stuff. So that's awesome.
All right.
Yes. So make sure that you comment below, like, subscribe. We're gonna also look into it. If you don't like and subscribe, then it doesn't count. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment below 3 favorite traditions for the holidays, and you'll get something cool. But is that all we got for this one?
I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
Remember, you're an athlete. Live like it.
Born an athlete, you'll die an athlete. It's in your DNA.
Live like an athlete so that you can be successful in life.
You're an athlete. Live like it.
ANA, America needs athletes.